Hello everyone, I'm Molly Sullivan for TopRank.com at Monte Carlo Resort and Casino, where the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame held its first ever induction ceremony with 19 inductees in 8 different categories across the state's glorious history. And Top Rank has your all-access pass inside this star-studded event. Freddie Roach looking pretty dapper here tonight. What is it like for you to be here and celebrate the great sport of boxing in the state of Nevada?
It's unbelievable. You know, Nevada's the capital of boxing. It's great to have the Hall of Fame here. This is just huge.
And with Top Rank, congratulations. This is a big night. This is a big night indeed. And I know you and Bob Arum, you're going in together. What is that like for you, Don?
Well, it's been, what we say, a job well done. Bob Arum and myself, we were the vanguard. We were the pioneers and the trailblazers, but we had to work. It wasn't like it was given to us. We didn't get no pie in the sky when you died. We had to get something sound on the ground while we were around. And that means tenacity, perseverance. And if you can get knocked down, you get back up, dust yourself off, and get back into the game.
You went 13-2 with 7 knockouts in the state of Nevada. What would you say is your most memorable in this great state?
Hey, man, I have to say winning the championship of the world in 1986. It was just a remarkable moment. And I remember after the fight was over, and the night it was a big sign saying Mike Tyson, youngest heavyweight champion in the world, and I was just so ecstatic.
What is it like having everybody under one roof here to celebrate the great sport?
Well, it's terrific because Las Vegas has meant so much to the sport of boxing. Don and I put on some great fights here. The participants who are being honored tonight participated in the fights. I mean, this is the tradition of Vegas. Boxing is what made Vegas what it is today.
And Don, earlier, before Bob arrived and made his grand entrance here, the man of the hour, you told me that you wouldn't know how good you are if it wasn't for this man.
That is the truth. There's no way I could have established myself in the way that I did if I didn't have a competitor who was highly qualified, Harvard graduate, Kennedy Raider, dealing with it all, and then be able to go out there and out-compete. It demonstrated in words, one picture is worth 1,000 words. It never could have happened. You know what I mean? So I've always been humbly grateful to him, and it's always been a deep-seated type of love and affection.
8 knockouts and 12 fights in Nevada. What would you say is your most memorable of those?
Tommy Hearns, that was a major fight because it was for the unification of the welterweight crown, and that fight, for the most part, sticks out in my mind.
And I was going to go into your trainer and what he said to you and going through all that, but
You're blowing it, son. You're blowing it. Well, that has been in my head for 30, 40 some years. So it's been a long time.
Well, and that's the power of boxing, isn't it? I mean, we're here to celebrate the great sport, and isn't that part of what boxing is all about?
It is. It's those moments in boxing that lives forever.
I'm here with Larry Holmes and his lovely wife, Diane. And Larry, you fought 23 of your 75 professional fights in the state of Nevada. You've always said that Vegas is your home away from home. What is it like being here tonight?
It's great. I always like coming here to Las Vegas, and I have the opportunity to be here again now with blessing of God. And even blessing of God by like Bob Arum and Don King, because they are the spearheads of all of this. They the one brought boxing. They the one brought me.
Bob, you really positioned, Las Vegas as the fight capital of the world, along with this man here, and did so much to help evolve the sport. What do you cherish most?
I cherish most the great events that we were able to put in. The fact that it put Las Vegas on the map. I remember Henry Gluck, who was the chairman of Caesars, telling me that when he went to Europe and told people that he was the chairman of Caesars, they made a boxing pose because Caesars was so intertwined with the sport of boxing.
Well, and Top Rank continues to stand as the country's premier boxing promotions company for one reason. You take care of your fighters. You take care of your fans. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want my legacy to be that we did what we had to do to popularize the sport, and we're going to make that sport as popular in China as we did here in the United States. I really think that the emerging country in the world is China, and we're going to be there making sure that boxing is a major sport in that country.
Bob Arum and Don King, the greatest boxing promoters of all time. But you know what? Even better men. Congratulations, guys. And here with Mike Tyson, too. We've got a 1-2-3 punch.
Hey, I'm just here, man. How you doing, Mr. Cush?
Mike, what is it like seeing these two guys together once again?
Hey, man, this is all great, man. We were all competitors at one time. We had a great hell of a war battle, and we're at the end of our stage now for this stuff, but look, we're still here. That's what matters. People saying they're out, they're still here, and we're breathing. As long as we're sucking in this oxygen, we have a chance to win.